Greetings, everyone. I've been asked some questions from different subscribers. They're asking a lot of questions about Nibiru. I think that's how you say it. It's some people believe it to be a planet. I was asked my personal opinion on it, and I'll just share my visions about the phenomena that we've experienced so far with what a lot of people are calling Nibiru. What I see in from my visions and observations were that there seems to be some sort of a star in front of our sun that's out in the in our solar system. So the star is at the, if you look directly at the sun, the star is at the lower right corner of the sun. If you could imagine a square along the interior of the sun, there's a star that is sort of offset on the lower right corner of the sun. It's kind of hard to see it with the naked eyes, but if you look through filters, you could see a bit of a, perhaps you could see a bit of a bulge depending on where you are on Earth. The star, since the sun is sort of spinning where it is, depending upon where you are on Earth, you can't see that there are two suns. Depending upon where you are on this, considering the entire surface area of planet Earth, you can, in some places, as our Earth is spinning on its axis and orbiting around the sun, if the angle is right, you can actually capture the two stars in the horizon, and so many people are doing that. Some people believe that there is one or two planets circling this dwarf sun, as they're calling it. Some scientists believe it to be a red sun, or a brown sun, or a red star, or a brown star. What I've seen in my visions is that I believe these objects to be stars, both of them. Recently I had seen in a vision that sometimes stars are born out of other stars somehow. I don't know exactly how it happens, but something ejects out from the inside of the star, and it is some sort of particle of something. It then begins to stay in the gravitational field of the parent star, we'll call it, the parent sun, and it begins to feed from the ultraviolet radiation of the parent star, and begins along its course of maturity. First starting off as some small particle of some sort. I can't explain what I have seen in my vision. It only occurred to me that it's based on gravitational magnetic fields, and that the infant star is sort of orbiting the dwarf sun that is actually in our sun's atmosphere. So, in other words, to make it simple, you have, our regular sun for our solar system has a dwarf sun in its orbit. I believe that it's in its gravitational field because it got drained of most of its energy signature and energy by the black comet material from Comet Ison that was trailing this star as it was orbiting through our most possibly a binary or a dual sun solar system. So that would mean that somewhere beyond Pluto, on the other outskirts that way, there is another star out there that's part of our solar system. I believe that when this star gets depleted of its energy, it is attracted through the solar system, and it is attracted to the energy of the of our regular sun, and so it will spend some time there being recharged until its gravitational magnetic energy field most likely propels it away from the sun on some unknown trajectory back toward where it came from, most likely. The infant star that is orbiting this dwarf sun, I believe to be a star and not a planet. If there are two objects, then I believe them both to be stars, infant stars and not planets. There's some possibility in what I've seen from my vision that because of the immense power, ultraviolet radiation and energy signatures from our day star, our sun, that the infant star may be propelled away from that dwarf sun on some unknown trajectory. I'm not sure exactly where it will go. In the vision that I had seen that it was possible that it could strike the Earth's upper atmosphere. That doesn't mean that it will. It just means that it is possible that it could. I hope that this information has been helpful to you. I'm going to do a little bit of experimenting with some filters that I have for this camera. I'm not sure if it will pick up anything or not. You'll have to have a better filter and a better telescope and a better camera in order to capture any of the dual or tri-star phenomena, or even quadra-star phenomena that we are experiencing. I hope, like I said, that the information serves you well. These were my visions and my thoughts and theories concerning what I have seen and what I believe concerning this phenomena, and concerning what a lot of people are calling, I believe it is Nibiru or something like that, the planet that they believe that it was, I believe to be a star instead. I'm going to put some filters in front of this. Just going to use some black cloth. Try to get it right there, focused on this. Put the black cloth in front of the camera. See what it does. I've got it on zoom, so it's very likely that it could pick something. I'm not sure. Now I'm going to experiment with the sand colored cloth. Hold it up there. Probably be able to see more to it. Okay. There you go, my friends. This is an experiment kind of as it happens, so I'm not sure what it'll look like, but I'm going to show you the results. Be safe and expect that we are spinning through the debris of ISON. I'm going to make this video under 10 minutes, briefly explain to you how there will be clouds above the clouds. And what I have seen in the vision of what I've seen, there, as we spin through the debris, the blue sky will appear to be gray or a lavender type of grayish looking color. The more dust that builds up through these meteorite, asteroid, and comet debris trails. I'm going to get a close-up of the sky. See if you can take a look at it. Now, this is what the sky is looking like right now. If you were to look at it with your natural eyes, where I'm standing right now, there's a clear day, no clouds, but there's more of a grayish hue to the blue sky than there is usually. The reason is because we're spinning through a pretty good amount of fine space dust at this point, and we'll probably get more of it as we go deeper into it. You can imagine that the Earth is spinning like a moving target through all these debris trails that extend for probably a couple, I don't know exactly how many billions of miles it is, but we're not out of this yet. We're just moving into it. So we'll see what happens over the next 7 days. Stay safe. As always, all bless. God is all. God's all the way. The word. So this is my share for you. I hope that it does well for you to inform you of all that I know that I hope that you can benefit from. Thanks again, my friends. I'll see you soon.